Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, December 30th, 2022. Someone's indirect approach to getting what they want can be most annoying to you today. A sense that you might stir the pot too much if you ask for something directly could also interrupt the flow. It may be best to take more time to understand what you truly want or make corrections and edits before pushing ahead. Helping boost your connections is a Venus-Juno aspect that can ultimately make it a pleasantly passionate time for new ideas, opinions, learning, making connections, and friendships. Working with others cooperatively fares much better than competitive activities right now, but you are also very interested in growing and improving through your connections. You might gain an edge in a social or learning situation today. Get excited for gorgeous energy to creep in today. This is because your planetary ruler, benevolent Venus, the goddess of love, will sparkle from a fellow sign. She will toss rose petals to the wind in a sextile, and as she does, Neptune will reach his hand up from within your solar 11th house to catch them. This ensures that you may receive a message from a friend who is interested in introducing you to someone just your type if single. If committed, this would be a fun moment to plan a quick trip or even a double date with your pals and significant other. What commitment will further your professional progress? Explore your options when Venus in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces. You might have a dream, aspiration, or networking opportunity to follow up on. Committing to exploring this venture could be a fantastic start, since it could eventually influence the stability of your commitment to pursuing your professional journey. However, you will need to have a clear idea of who or what you will commit to have greater control of the commitment's plausible outcomes in your career path. While the money gods have shifted all their resources onto the income side of the financial fence after the sun left your financial sector last week, the troops are mobilized but for now, are in a holding pattern. What they are waiting for is Venus, the planet of money's return to your career sector, and the moon's first visit to your income sector for 2023, both just 5 days away. Your creative nature is nurtured by aerobic exercise. Activities such as running, swimming, and yoga will strengthen your lungs and enhance the mercurial juices that are your lifeblood. Giving yourself what you need can become a matter of debate if you allow your diet and exercise regimens to go unscheduled. Your mind will strike up a discussion with your evil twin about what you really need. It can sound like this: chocolate cookies? Running? Chocolate cookies? Running? Make a schedule and stick to it. When is the last time you went out and bought something new for yourself? If it's been far too long, which is probably the case, consider treating yourself today. You are ready to feel rejuvenated and energetic. Having a little something new just for you can do so much for your spirit. It's healthy to see that all of the work you do does bring rewards. You deserve this as much as anyone. As Venus catches up with Mercury in an adventurous part of your chart, and as they align, they are both equal distance away from leaving. Except Mercury's retrograde turn today means that only one will leave next week while the other will stay on to keep the spirit of adventure alive. It is Venus who will keep moving forward and will leave early next week, while it is Mercury will stay on, giving you extra time to turn her desire for adventure and your growing bucket list into a game plan. This also opens the doors to the past, second chances, and an opportunity for a do-over. Knowing that she will leave an adventurous part of your chart early next week, Venus, the planet of love's mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together, is becoming more urgent by the day. Yet just as Venus catches up with Mercury here, he turns retrograde, something that will keep him here until February. This will keep the spirit of adventure alive while adding nostalgia to the mix. Our eyes in the sky. The energy from yesterday's stressful lunar square continues into the very early hours of the day, which could cause insomnia or restless sleep. The Pisces moon aspects Neptune, Venus, and Mercury and doesn't break free from this energy, suggesting that we might have issues letting go of any drama from last night. Our focus might be off due to personal issues, so try to take some cleansing breaths if you feel your stress continuing to rise. Some resistance always arises whenever change is introduced. A river's path is not altered without a few battles between substances. This is a natural process. Let the part of you that does not want to change a habit or the part of you that doesn't want to open up and be exposed have its say, full and complete. Then ask yourself, who is boss? Some decision must be made in order for any process to be worthwhile. Walking is a good exercise to do while thinking this over. The energy here could also have us mentally replaying hurtful scenarios or conversations through the morning and afternoon, so look for healthy distractions if you're obsessing over these kinds of details. Grounding through meditation, stretching, or exercise can work wonders for your psyche right now, so be extra mindful when it comes to your personal well-being. There is energy in the cosmos that could bring relationship issues or confusion, so don't feel bad if you need to take the next few days for yourself. Try not to get caught up in something you can't control, especially if it pertains to how someone else perceives you. Instead, look for ways to value and love yourself. This busy and cerebral energy will continue throughout the night, so make yourself some herbal tea or take a relaxing bath before bed to help ease you into the dream realms. Just after midnight, Venus in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces, inspiring us to make heartfelt gestures. Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, stimulating our more transcendent and spiritual capacity for love. When the two meet, romance takes on a divine quality. We want to show our partners and friends our most devotional, compassionate side. This is a good aspect to harness to enjoy creative pursuits with loved ones, such as making art or taking in a concert or film. You are seeking, exploring, and rooting out the truths that have eluded you in the past. There is a sense of urgency to know and to define your goals. To support this energy, be sure to get plenty of rest and exercise. It's no use burning the candle at both ends. When you find yourself running ragged, ask yourself seriously, why? Are you engaged in some kind of self-sabotage? Oatmeal for breakfast is a great way to ground yourself. Oats balance the tendency to be extreme. Your creative nature is nurtured by aerobic exercise. Activities such as running, swimming, and yoga will strengthen your lungs and enhance the mercurial juices that are your lifeblood. Giving yourself what you need can become a matter of debate if you allow your diet and exercise regimens to go unscheduled. Your mind will strike up a discussion with your evil twin about what you really need. It can sound like this: chocolate cookies? Running? Chocolate cookies? Running? Make a schedule and stick to it. In the morning, Venus sextiles Juno, the goddess asteroid of fidelity, in Pisces, enhancing the romantic mood. Venus-Neptune can generally be a bit wishy-washy. Although our feelings are sincere, we are also predisposed to flights of fancy which aren't at all grounded in reality. However, Venus-Juno is all business. During this sextile, we find ourselves discussing our desires with partners, and no topic is off the table. From our goals to our sexual compatibility to our relationship criteria, everything is fair game. Fortunately, these talks are prevented from becoming too serious. We can enjoy the honeymoon stage and plan for a long-term future without our affairs getting heavy.